Oh yeah, baby, see how it's a go. Hey, Sangalo is a go. Shano Wale is a go. Escobar is a go. Toros is a go. Naira Mali is a go. Olosho is a go. Ayinadin is a go. Is a go. Is a go.
I have a good friend in the house. He goes by the name Obi. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Without wasting time, you saw the match today, right? Give me your perspective before we begin to break it down. What's your perspective on Ronaldo's play today?
Ronaldo did well, but the thing is that he did well as an individual. He played good, but World Cup is not a child's play. And you should understand that for a team to excel, it has to be a team. And when I mean a team, the coordination of the defense, midfield, and attacking field, attackers has to really work together for them to be successful.
Okay,
I would say that Ronaldo was more like a one-man
wrecking sport. Well, I would say Mourinho, Man U's coach.
Yes.
He has a saying that he doesn't care how the goal comes as long as it's a goal. If Ronaldo can score as an individual, it's okay. What do you think? Messi single-handedly took Argentina to the World Cup. Mo Salah single-handedly took Egypt to the World Cup. He scored 7 out of the 8 goals.
Yes.
So there is room for individualism in soccer, but it's better as a team, and that's where Spain comes in.
There you go.
Spain played cohesively as a team. As a matter of fact, I was talking to someone earlier. We could not, when I asked him the question, who is your outstanding player on the Spanish side? The guy said he couldn't pick out anybody.
Exactly, that's what I was trying to explain too. I mean, taking a team to the World Cup, qualifying for World Cup. When you play to qualify for World Cup is different, very different from the main cup. From the main World Cup itself. World Cup is World Cup.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
It's an exciting time, but a few things stood out today. I know right now Ronaldo is the first to score hat-trick in this World Cup, and has scored the fastest goal so far. Today's game that's the game between Spain and Portugal, produced the highest goal so far, and the number of goals in this particular game has counted the previous games. So I think it was a great game.
It was the most spectacular game. Most spectacular game so far.
Who in your opinion lost value? To me, the hair lost value today. The goalkeeper for Man U, he lost value today because I've not seen him concede 3 goals this way.
I would say that.
Yeah.
But I keep going to my point. This is World Cup.
Yeah, this is World Cup. People come prepared for it, and at times you meet what surpasses your initial expectation, and other times you don't meet up. But Ronaldo is living up to the billing, and I am very sure he's going to come out either as the highest goal scorer in this World Cup or close to it. Yeah.
He's gonna go far.
Yeah.
He's gonna go far. His team is gonna go far, so long as I'm concerned. Unless something else happens, maybe anything can happen. And believe me, and I still believe there will be surprises in this World Cup.
Oh, yes. This is just the beginning. We haven't seen Messi. Yeah. We haven't seen Nigeria. No African country has won any match right now. We are expecting Nigeria to perform, lift up Africa, and
by this time tomorrow we'll be counting our losses.
Yeah, no, I believe we'll be counting our gains tomorrow. Nigeria is a formidable side.
Really?
After all, we beat Argentina during the friendlies, and Argentina didn't come here to to Joe. They came there with a full squad.
Yeah.
So it's looking up, but I want to hope that Africa will do well in this World Cup.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Nothing much to say. I want to thank you. I say thank you to
We4We TV.
4We TV for having me here, and I'm personally pleased and very grateful to be part of this movement.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you
God
so
bless
much
you.
for stopping by.
Thank you.
So, Igwe, now let's talk about tomorrow's game. What do you see happening tomorrow? Do you think Nigeria is ready for tomorrow's game?
Well, first of all, this is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, the first time Nigeria is going to be playing Croatia at the senior level. I think
Because
they've
we
met a
have
couple
played
of
them.
times, yes.
Yeah. I remember Davosuka wrecked Nigeria
Right.
under 17, right?
Right.
Okay.
So the squad went in with a very decent record, excellent record. They probably won all their games or something like
Yeah,
that.
they did.
They left in high spirits, like everybody's saying. The outfit is on point. So far, it's been positive news. Until there's breaking news, Leon Balogun has an injury and might not play tomorrow in tomorrow's game. So that's a concern that the team Nigeria has. Odioni Gallo is going to be most likely playing starting tomorrow, which incidentally is going to be his birthday. Tomorrow is his birthday.
I hope he can give us a birthday gift.
Yeah, give himself.
Or give himself, or we give him a birthday gift with a victory for Nigeria.
Exactly. So the team is in high spirits. The good thing is they are focused. They are not carried away from information we get from Kaliningrad, which is the stadium where they're playing in Russia. Having said that, the Leon Balogun, like I said, he wasn't in practice today, Thursday. He missed practice, so that shows it must really be a serious injury, and I really feel bad for him. He's a very good player with a lot of potentials, and we wish him a quick recovery and to come back to the team. That notwithstanding, it's going to be a very interesting game. The importance of winning that first game cannot be overemphasized, especially in that group. So the Super Eagles have a lot of incentive, and there's a high demand from Alake. One of my friends said there's 160 million Nigerians in Nigeria and 180 million Nigerians in the diaspora that demand a victory from the Super Eagles, and it's very important that they deliver. Your initial games at the group stage are very crucial, so the importance of them winning cannot be overemphasized. That notwithstanding, Croatia has a great team too. They have people like Modric, Rakitic.
Yeah. Modric, that's the best midfielder in this tournament so far as I can see.
He hasn't played yet.
He hasn't played, but if you check the lineup, I see him as the best midfielder based on what he has been playing for Madrid.
Okay, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion. I have a lot of opinion. Let me just say here that I have the opinion that tomorrow's match is going to end 2-2 draw. That is my opinion. And if you have a contrary opinion, can you express it now?
All right, I'll say this. Yesterday we had Mandibo Don Caesar in the building.
Yeah, that's the Oracle.
The Oracle.
Yeah.
We are still waiting for him to come back with a message from the gods to tell us what the gods think. But before that happens, experts, based on expert analysis, they believe that it's going to be a very close game. Some experts online predict that it's going to be 1-0 in favor of Croatia. However, I'm trying to be positive as I can be. I saw the last games they played in preparation, the friendlies they played before now, the form of the players and how they were in their respective teams and clubs, and the fact that Nigeria is a veteran in this tournament. Croatia, this might be their first or second appearance. Nigeria has appeared in this tournament at least 6 times.
Yeah.
So they have some wealth of experience in the World Cup tournament. So on that basis, I'd like to say I'll predict flipping the predictions of the experts to be
in favor of Nigeria.
In favor of Nigeria, yes.
That's very patriotic of you. Viewers at home, like we said earlier, you know, Nigeria's first match will determine how far they can go. As it is right now, they are carrying the burden of Africa, and it is hoped that they can pull through tomorrow. I know the boys are ready, they are eager, and they have performed in the past. We shall see what comes up tomorrow. All right, welcome back to We4We TV. We are still broadcasting all over the world at this time. This is our World Cup series, and we are here to do justice to some of the actions that happened today. I have my good friend and noble sport commentator, the Igwe for the Manedu.
Yes.
Nkem Onumara, you're welcome again.
Thank you very much.
So let's delve into today's matches. Interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Egypt, Uruguay. That was one match that I wish that I had Mo Salah had coming. I don't know. Is it fit yet, in your opinion?
Apparently, he's not fit. That's why he didn't make the team. And you could see the impact his absence had in their play today. There's no doubt if Mo Salah was in that game, the game would have probably been a little bit different. Yeah. The texture of the game and the results of the game. Without any doubt.
Because his absence, you know, if he was in the game, there probably would have been two people on him, marking him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, usually, and what that does is it frees up the other players. So there's opportunities for other offensive players to be able to, you know, do damage to the opposing team.
Do you think the coach did the right thing by not fielding him, or is it that he's just not fit yet?
For us, we can just speculate. They are the professionals. They have their medical team. The physios are there. The manager, the coach. You know, they are there on the ground and they have first-hand information. So I would like to believe that whatever decisions they took was the best that they could do under the circumstances.
I agree with you, because we can only speculate from out here.
Exactly.
Since we have that in the bag, what about Suarez? Did he perform? Did he live up today?
Oh, Suarez, professionals always live up. Sometimes they get lucky, sometimes they use their experience, and sometimes just their presence is intimidating to the opposing team. Suarez probably wasn't his best today, but he did perform, you know, and they got the result that they wanted.
It was disappointing for Africa in today's matches. Look at Morocco. They held their ground until the last minute. Same thing with Egypt. Is the god of soccer changing continent?
Well, Africa never won the World Cup yet, so... But the point is...
I thought N.S. Okonkwo once said the god of soccer is an African.
Maybe the god of junior soccer is an African.
Okay.
But the point is that, again, the importance of focus and concentration cannot be overemphasized. Both games, the African teams lost at the last minute.
Yes.
Egypt lost that, I think it was a free kick or a corner kick, I don't know.
Just Egypt, that was a free kick, and that, in my opinion, that was due to fatigue.
Yeah, you know, so, but that's it's a World Cup, man. That's when the best of players in the game come out. That's when you give 100% till the whistle goes. Yeah. So they played very well. They did a lot of things that they should do, except for the last minute. They just lost focus and it cost them dearly. Same thing for both teams, you know. A friend of mine, talking about the god of soccer, a friend of mine was saying that probably the loss of the two African teams is a sacrifice for a victory for the Nigerian team. I don't know, but that's just what he said. Well, I gotta give credit to who said it, and that's none other than Kochi Martini Yeye.
Wow,
the Honorable Commissioner.
Martini, this is Igwe giving you the credit for your do we call that prediction? But I want to bring this up, Coach Martini Yeye, and he mentioned the sacrifice of the two African teams. Now, I want you to repeat that because viewers may not understand what you meant.
Well, he said, I'm going to paraphrase and quote him as best as I can. It's not verbatim, but it's as close as it could be. His position regarding the loss of the two African teams in today's game, he said, was probably a sacrifice so that Nigeria would be guaranteed a victory for tomorrow's game. So probably if they had won their games, Nigeria may lose their game tomorrow. So that was his position regarding the loss of the two African teams today. If I'm not mistaken, Kochi.
Viewers, you heard him. But one thing I want to ask is, Coach Martini, if this happens like you predicted, you will take me to your voodoo man. Oh, that brings us to, ladies and gentlemen, we have in the studio here the very first African born, in Nigerian in particular, to rise to the position of deputy mayor in the whole of United States. He's a soccer enthusiast like us. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the Honorable Deputy Mayor of the City of Newark, Honorable Nwogu.
Welcome, sir.
It's nice having you in the studio with us.
Thank you for having me.
This is World Cup season. You know, there's nothing else to talk about other than this. Give us your take so far.
Well, I know I walked in when Igwe was talking about the two African teams that lost today.
Yes.
And I respectfully disagree with the assertion of Coach Martini. Because I think what that has done to Nigeria is raise the bar to a higher level. So it will put pressure on Nigeria to win. Nigeria must win their game to redeem Africa. So African teams cannot just continue to lose. So Nigeria shouldn't lose.
Yeah,
so that is one thing I think Nigeria should continue winning. They're already winning in the fashion arena.
Okay.
So I like their uniform, by the way. They arrive at their traveling
Honestly,
uniform.
that is
So
one thing we all agree on. Even the whole of Europe.
as an unapologetic Nigerian, so they represented us very well. So I applaud them for that. So they should go in the field arena and win too. So because the expectation is very high. I mean, if you listen to the review, everybody's rooting for Nigeria.
Yeah.
Even I saw a little boy. I mean, the way he analyzed Nigeria. I'm
That
like,
boy
good
is
Lord.
from South Africa.
Yeah. No, I think he's from Kenya somewhere.
Okay.
You know. So, but the way he talked about Nigeria with all the enthusiasm in this world, I'm like, good Lord, this boy, knows a lot about Nigeria. In fact, the boy challenged me so much that I had to go research. so we have great expectation about Nigeria. I think the boys are ready.
Yes.
So from the appearance and from all the indices that we're looking at, I think Nigeria will go places.
I hope so.
So guys, do not disappoint.
I hope they can hear you. Deputy Mayor says so.
Yes. So Deputy Mayor, thank you for showing up. But before you go, let me inform our viewers that we have a word parade here tomorrow. Come to Aso Rock, 611 Central Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. That's where we'll be watching the Nigerian match. You are all welcome.
What time?
What time?
The time is 3. We will be the match is 3, but we'll be here from 2, analyzing and breaking things down. So come earlier. There's plenty to eat and drink. This is a home for us, home cooked food and all that stuff. So stop by. Honorable Deputy Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you. We4We TV. Thank you for the good job you're doing. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
So, Igwe, now let's talk about tomorrow's game. What do you see happening tomorrow? Do you think Nigeria is ready for tomorrow's game?
Well, first of all, this is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, the first time Nigeria is going to be playing Croatia at the senior level. I think
Because
they've
we
met a
have
couple
played
of
them.
times. Yes.
Yeah. I remember Davosuka wrecked Nigeria
Right.
under 17, right?
Right.
Okay.
So the squad went in with a very decent record, excellent record. They probably won all their games or something like that.
They did.
They left in high spirits, like everybody's saying. The outfit is on point. So far, it's been positive news. Until there's breaking news: Leon Balogun has an injury and might not play tomorrow in tomorrow's game. So that's a concern that the team Nigeria has. Odion Igalo is going to be most likely playing starting tomorrow, which incidentally is going to be his birthday. Tomorrow is his birthday.
I hope he can give us a birthday gift.
Yeah, give himself.
Or we give him a birthday gift with a victory for Nigeria.
Exactly. So the team is in high spirits. The good thing is they are focused. They are not carried away from information we get from Kaliningrad, which is the stadium where they're playing in Russia. Having said that, the Leon Balogun, like I said, he wasn't in practice today, Thursday. He missed practice, so that shows it must really be a serious injury, and I really feel bad for him. He's a very good player with a lot of potentials, and we wish him a quick recovery and to come back to the team. That notwithstanding, it's going to be a very interesting game. The importance of winning that first game cannot be overemphasized, especially in that group. So the Super Eagles have a lot of incentive, and there's a high demand from Alake. One of my friends said there's 160 million Nigerians in Nigeria and 180 million Nigerians in the diaspora that demand victory from the Super Eagles, and it's very important that they deliver. Your initial games at the group stage are very crucial, so the importance of them winning cannot be overemphasized. That notwithstanding, Croatia has a great team too. They have people like Modric, Rakitic.
Yeah. Modric, that's the best midfielder in this tournament so far as I can see.
He hasn't played yet.
He hasn't played, but if you check the lineup, I see him as the best midfielder based on what he has been playing for Madrid.
Okay, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion. I have a lot of opinion. Let me just say here that I have the opinion that tomorrow's match is going to end 2-2 draw. That is my opinion. And if you have a contrary opinion, can you express it now?
All right, I'll say this. Yesterday we had Mandibo Don Caesar in the building.
Yeah, that's the Oracle.
The Oracle.
Yeah.
We are still waiting for him to come back with a message from the gods to tell us what the gods think. But before that happens, experts, based on expert analysis, they believe that it's going to be a very close game. Some experts online predict that it's going to be 1-0 in favor of Croatia. However, I'm trying to be positive as I can be. I saw the last games they played in preparation, the friendlies they played before now, the form of the players and how they were in their respective teams and clubs, and the fact that Nigeria is a veteran in this tournament. Croatia, this might be their first or second appearance. Nigeria has appeared in this tournament at least 6 times.
Yeah.
So they have some wealth of experience in the World Cup tournament. So on that basis, I'd like to say I'll predict flipping the predictions of the experts to be
in favor of Nigeria.
In favor of Nigeria, yes.
That's very patriotic of you. Viewers at home, like we said earlier, Nigeria's first match will determine how far they can go. As it is right now, they are carrying the burden of Africa, and it is hoped that they can pull through tomorrow. I know the boys are ready, they are eager, and they have performed in the past. We shall see what comes up tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, Igwe, that's your prediction. I hope it comes true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hope it comes true.
Yeah, incidentally, like I said, I made reference to a friend of mine, and he's incidentally in the studio here with us. So at this point, I'd like to invite Dr. Alake Nwogu. He's a medical practitioner, but also a very strong soccer enthusiast, to come join us real quick. Doc, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thanks for the good job, guys.
You're welcome,
yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. Nice to have you here.
Okay.
You have been watching the few matches that has been played in this World Cup. We want to narrow your interest down to tomorrow's game between Nigeria and Croatia. How do you see it playing out?
Yes, the match between Nigeria and Croatia tomorrow is going to play out very well.
Okay.
First of all, you can see that our our team will have young players, and they are full with a lot of enthusiasm. They have the energy, they have the zeal. They want to make Nigeria proud. And if you can remember, about 2 weeks ago, when they visited our president at the villa, the president told them that they have the support and the emotion of over 180 million people are behind them. And it is only sports that unite Nigeria together.
Yes.
And the Super Eagle captain, Mikel Obi, promised Nigerians and even our president that are going to bring back the cup. And I believe so well that they're going to do well and they're going to win Croatia, because they have the enthusiasm, they have what it takes to win the game. I don't think they're going to lose. They're going to win the game tomorrow.
Who are you looking out to stand out or to carry Nigeria tomorrow?
Yes, somebody like Victor Moses,
okay,
and Ihe Ajo. Those guys are very, 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 very good. They're very, very good. Yes.
Now, viewers at home, remember I said it's going to be 2-2. He just mentioned the names of those who are going to score the goals. Victor Moses and Ihe Ajo. Those are our 2 goals are coming from these guys.
Yeah, so Doctor, do you care to give us a prediction? What do you think is going to be the scoreline at the end of the final whistle tomorrow's game?
Tomorrow's game is going to be 2-1.
In favor of
2-1
Croatia?
in favor of
Nigeria.
Yes. All right, I'll take
Well,
it.
it's close to my prediction. It's a 1-goal differential. So
Well,
still, yeah. So
well,
that's
he
close.
is closer to mine because I said 2 goals. Viewers, don't mind us. Whatever the magnitude or whatever the goals will be, we will just pray that it belongs to Nigeria. Victory should belong to Nigeria tomorrow. We don't care how many goals we score. Just give us the victory.
Thank you very much, Doc, for your time. It's
thank
always
you.
a pleasure. We hope to have you in the studio.
You can come. You can come through. We are going to be at Aso Rock restaurant on 611 Central Avenue in East Orange.
Yes.
That's where we'll be broadcasting from tomorrow. So please join us.
Yes, I live around the neighborhood. I'm going to be around myself.
Great.
Thank you so much. We
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So viewers at home, this is Prince Anozie and Nkem Onumara. We are signing out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Do your thing.
Oh yeah, baby, see how it's a go. Hey, Sangalo is a go. Shana Wale is a go. Escobar is a go.